we are in secret from Shir HaShirim. Okay? It says in Shir HaShirim, כתפוח בעצי היער, כן דודי בין הבנים. Okay? Literally it means like an apple in the between the trees of the forest. This is my beloved one between the boys. Okay? Mm-hmm. So we know that Shir HaShirim is talking about the intimacy of Am Yisrael and Hashem. Okay? That's a known principle. So what does it mean? It means that we are making a comparison between Hashem to a tree of apple. Okay? What is the comparison? Why are we saying that Hashem is like a tree of apple? So obviously what I'm saying now is like only one way to look at it. Yeah, there's every pasuk of all of the Tanakh, and for sure Shir HaShirim it's full of secrets, and there's so many different interpretations and meanings. So don't think that what I'm saying now that's the only meaning of that. That's just another way, another explanation. So the apple supposedly have taste and smell. Okay, taste and smell. Me personally, I never really felt like smell by apples personally, but supposedly there is a smell, and that's what it says in Chazal. Maybe it's one of the things, that they say that from the time of the destruction of Bet HaMikdash, so we lost the taste of the fruits. There's a Chazal like that. So it could be also the smell, that like everything went down, all of the physical experience went down with the destruction of the Bet HaMikdash. So you want to ask?
Nefesh Tzupim? Is that what you're talking?
No.
No. Okay.
But it wasn't as vital. I mean, it had a stronger. It kind of weakened
the destruction of Bet HaMikdash weakened all of the physical experience that we have in this world, in the Kedusha. The other side, the negative side, got stronger by the destruction of Bet HaMikdash. But Bezrat Hashem, now we're waiting for the rebuilding in the third Bet HaMikdash. That will be the completion of the structure of the Kedusha. But that will be a different class. Now we're speaking about the Shir HaShirim. So what does it mean? It means that we have a certain relationship to Hashem of experience. Okay? And we have two senses that are active within that, the smell and taste. Okay? Now, you have to understand that everything all over the physical, have spiritual that is comparable to that. So, when we're speaking about physical experience of taste, there is some kind of spiritual experience that will be comparable, that the only way to describe that experience will be taste. Okay, we don't have the words to describe spiritual experience, so we just can give it parables from the physical experience. So when I'm saying a spiritual experience, that my only way to express it will be like taste or like smell. Okay, so yeah, it's very, very hard to grasp what I'm saying now in a very short time. It should be expanded, but we don't have the time for that. It's a short class, this one. But in another time, maybe we'll elaborate more about those subject matters, about the physical experience that is comparable to the spiritual experience, and how we can make this jump from one to the other. That will be maybe another class. But for now, the point of the matter is that there is experience within the relationship between us and Hashem. Okay? This is the main point. That many people, for them, they have like physical life. That's what we experience. And there is an idea about Hashem somewhere there, maybe, somehow, don't know. But what do I feel? I feel the physical. Okay? So Shlomo HaMelech in Shir HaShirim is telling us, look, there is a possibility, there is a potential within your relationship with Hashem to have experience, like you can taste an apple, like you can smell an apple. You could have that experience of your spiritual senses within your relationship with Hashem. Okay, so that's a point for a personal research. Okay, I will leave it with that. I cannot like open everything right now about that topic because it's very, very deep. It's very secret, and I cannot say too much about it. But I can just give that as a hint, as an end of a thread, that you have to follow that thread and find your way through that. Okay, there is a possibility to experience to have your relationship with Hashem as an experience. Okay, and when that happens, there's no words to describe it. So the only words that you can use is like Shlomo HaMelech did in Shir HaShirim. Okay, so we have to take that as a source of inspiration for us when we are coming to experience our relationship with Hashem, to look for those nuances. Okay. For example, I'll use another parable for that. If I will give you wine now, and I will tell you, look, in this wine, you can feel a taste of apples. So someone that he doesn't know anything about wine, he will drink, I don't know, it's like wine, maybe a little bit like vinegar. I don't know. I don't really feel the like what you're talking about. Okay, but someone that is involved with like wine tasting, so he will search within his experience of drinking the wine a certain sense of taste of apple. Okay, and I'm sure that you look on the back of the bottle of the wine, you always have like those descriptions. This wine have a taste of blooming, whatever, all kinds of all kinds of expressions that they use, right? So what is the idea behind it? You want to compare a certain nuance that you don't have like specific words for that. You have to borrow terms from other things that other people will know. Okay, and the same thing also in the writings of the Kabbalah, and specifically in the Shir HaShirim, you have that many times. So the way to relate to that is not to try to go back to the physical experience, is to start from the physical experience that you know, and to take it from there, and to try to follow and elevate that experience as much as you can. Okay? As much as you know your spiritual being, you'll be able to elevate that experience and to understand how that direction will apply within the spiritual realms. Okay, I have to hold it here because it's very deep, and I cannot say too much about it. But Bezrat Hashem, we will continue a little bit with Shir HaShirim, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, and see what Hashem will send us within that. So for now, thank you very much. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen v'amen.